McLaren W1 promises to be the most extreme and exciting McLaren ever made. And the numbers are actually quite mind-boggling. First of all, we have a brand new engine in this car called the MHP8. Yes, it sounds like a gearbox you'd find in a BMW. But this power unit revs up to 9,200 RPM because it is a flat plane crank V8. And if you noticed, all manufacturers right now are doing the whole flat plane crank V8 thing because they can now afford to have high revving cars, and the bottom will be filled by the electric motors. And that is one of the advantages of having an electric motor in these new cars. Yes, they've got more weight, but they also have their own pros. What are the numbers from this? The numbers we have got is that this combined output of both the electric and the petrol engine will give us 1,275 horsepower and 1,350 Newton meters of torque. Some neck-breaking numbers. 0 to 60 is in 2.7 seconds. And you're looking at those numbers and thinking, wow, that seems slow. That's because this thing is rear-wheel drive again. They decided not to do the four-wheel drive thing. They are trying to scare the shit out of the people who are going to buy this car. That's my thought. And all this power goes through an 8-speed DCT gearbox, and it has e-reverse, meaning that this car uses the electric motors to reverse. So we just have forward gears in the gearbox. And all this is lugging along 1,399 kilograms. This thing weighs less than a freaking M2. What else is new in this car? We have the all-new McLaren Aerocell carbon fiber monocoque with integrated fixed seats to save weight. You know those seats which are just carbon fiber and they've got little paddings on them? This is not a GT car. This is a we're going to race type of car. Also, another thing that's new about this car, since I said it's focused more on aerodynamics than anything else, this thing has McLaren's active long tail. That means the rear spoiler extends just like a long tail back in the day, but you don't need to extend the actual car. It just extends further to the back and gives this car 1,000, and I mean 1,000 kilograms of downforce. That is absolutely amazing. Suspension wise, we've got the new McLaren Race Active Chassis Control 3 with visible inboard active heave suspension. That's a lot of words, but all I know is that this thing is going to be crazy around corners. You're gonna need a Ben Collins to really tame this thing. Brakes wise, the McLaren has carbon ceramic brakes, obviously, but these brakes are measured at 390 millimeters, and they're able to stop this car from 200 kilometers in less than 100 meters. Looks wise, this car has got people divided. For me, at first when I saw it, I thought it looks a little soft, but the more you see it, you start to realize it's an evolution of the P1. I think we all just wanted to see the P1 lights on this thing. If you put those P1 lights on this design, I think everyone will just fall in love with it. But we need to move on with the times. Ferrari has already put out the F80, which I'm not a big fan of, so I'm leaning more to the W1. And Porsche has still got to tell us what their new car is. Guys, tell me, what do you think? What is your opinion on the W1? I absolutely love how it looks because I love the P1, and this is the new king of hypercars.